Well, good morning, guys, and happy Friday. Welcome to the coffee chat. As I promised you guys, I have brought my friend Ben Lomeli to join us today. And you know that I take and some the other products that I take for my 100-pound weight loss journey. But there's a lot of people, they don't need to lose 100 pounds. And so I brought Ben to talk about how he lost 30 pounds, uh, shaped his body even more than it was because he's got a boxing background, and what he does to stay fit. Can you believe it? He's 68 years old. So I am going to, at this point, really, I'm just going to turn it over to Ben so he can share with us what he's doing. Now, full disclosure, this is part of the business that we do. We are in the health and wellness business, besides being in the Live 180 lifestyle brand and besides the real estate things that we do. But everything that we do has to do with our body, our mind, and our spirit. And so he's going to, or has graciously agreed to share with us a little bit this morning. So, Ben, take it over.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Sean. And welcome, Brett and Tracy. It is going to be brief and it is going to be pretty fast because the information is just too much. And so I like to just get started by introducing myself very briefly. I am Ben Lomeli. I live in Austin, Texas. I was up in the Seattle area for 33 years when I was working for full corporate America. Was very blessed to retire early at the age of 59. And now, at this age, I am now taking care of the family and myself. So, yeah, Sean, you're right. I went, well, first of all, disclaimers. As you did your disclaimers, I'll do my disclaimers. I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. I am not certified bodybuilder gym trainer at all either. And I do not claim that we do not claim that we cure anything or that we prescribe anything or that we're going to diagnose anybody for any illness. That's not our job. Okay. So that's a full disclosure there. Also, what we are not a diet that you follow with food. We are not a rigorous exercise type people where we tell you the sets and routines and how many reps. We don't do that. And we also don't uh, promote any type of a starvation program. Some people do, s- um, fasting diets, water diets, all kind of stuff. We don't do that. But what we do, what it is product a product line from a company that is being built based on the belief that true wellness starts deep inside the body. We believe that this body was created miraculously, and it is a miracle of a body because when you give the body the proper nutrition that it needs, the natural way of expression is true health. So that is what our belief system. And we do believe that you do need to have a clean diet, whatever that means to you. We believe that you need to also exercise. Our body was designed to be moving. And we also believe that you should sleep properly so that your body has a chance to recover. Now, some people don't believe in having supplementation in their diet. If I was given time with anybody who thinks that supplementation is not needed, I would convert him in about 5 minutes because it is true. I don't know what it is that you all do, but for me, the mental mindset is where it started. What got me going was that I used to be in very good health when I was in shape, when I was in my teen years, being a boxer. But as life happens, working for corporate America and everything else, some of the things went to the wayside. And my wife has been an exercise fanatic for many years. She asked me to get on top of her scale, which measures body fat composition, muscle structure, bone structure. I didn't want to do it, but I did it. And she told me that I was fat, overweight, and that I needed to shape up. So I had let go of myself a little bit, and that was my true wake up call my mental game shifted at that point, and I said to myself, I gotta get back into what I know I need to do. So what we have is a formulation of products that were developed by with a scientific approach. It is backed by research. We do have a medical board, a nutritional board of experts and pharmacists and people who do engage into teaching routines for exercises. We do have all those type of personalities in our background, real people that gives us the opportunity to learn from them in the area of what we can do to change for the better. Now, the outcome, it is um, it is part of our wellness journey. We believe that if you put in your body the right nutrition, the body is going to express that the health that you need to have for yourself to have a longevity of life. I was 175 pounds when that happened, and in 3 months I went down to 149, 150 pounds. Like I said, not crazy diets, not crazy exercise routines, no starvation, just giving the body what it needs. Because in the American diet, if you follow the American diet, we are being taught to be sugar burners. Everything that we have around us has some sort of sugar, including fructose in fruit, and lactose in milk and cheese and that kind of stuff. Besides, sugar is added on everything that is being sold in the grocery store. Our body doesn't function that well when that happens. We need to be fat burners. Our body consumes energy. That energy that we put in our body, if it doesn't get used, it gets converted into fat cells and it gets stored in our system. We need to burn that out. Now, the foundation of what we have is a foundation that teaches us that we need to elevate the proper hormones that makes us happy, like dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, all those good hormones that our body produces to make us feel happy and outgoing. They need to be elevated, and the hormones that need to be down push is like cortisol, for instance. If you experience too much stress, lack of sleep, or a bad diet, your cortisol will increase, and that is what accumulates your fat around your body, and you cannot get out of it until you know what to do. So what I'm going to talk about is the foundational products that I use and how I use them and why I use them, that has allowed me to make that shift, that has allowed me to make myself feel again like I'm in my 30s. I do have a metabolism of a 30-year-old, even though I'm a 68-year-old physically. And the first one that I want to talk about is the watermelon berry. We call it watermelon berry. It is a powder that you put into your water. It is, I consider it as my pre-workout, and I put it in 14 ounces of cold water. I shake it really well, and I sip it as I go through my routine. I don't gulp it. I sip it as I go through my routine to allow it to go into my body. Now, what this watermelon berry powder has in it, it is a nootropic energy drink. Nootropic, you need to Google that up. Okay, I don't want to explain what nootropics is, but it is all natural ingredients that allows your body to have the energy, to have mental clarity, focus, appetite suppression, metabolism enhancer, and it has more than 22 different nootropic elements in it. More than 22, and they're all natural. And again, they're all certifiable. It is not a drug. It is a natural supplement that allows your body to use the energy that you have to increase your metabolism as you work out. So that is one part of my pre-workout that I take every single day before I work out. 14 ounces of water, mix it well, drink it as you go. Again, over 22 natural nootropic enhancers just in that alone. I combined it with what we call the stack three. Now, stack three, it is also a botanical that is intended to support appetite control, cravings. It manages metabolism. It has in it some ingredients that I just like to mention. Like I said, I'm not a physician or a uh, dietitian, but it is a natural GLP-1 enhancer. You probably have heard in the news a lot about GLP-1 injections or capsules. It is that is a drug what they're pushing. This is a natural GLP-1 enhancer, which allows you to burn the fat that you have in your body. It has something called Gimena sylvestre, which is a sugar destroyer. All of the sugar accumulation that you have in your body, it cuts it down to digestible pieces so that you can use it as energy. It also has monodica churantia. There you go. It does break down the fat that is in your body. Now, the only way that you can burn the fat in your body is to convert it to water soluble. The way you convert it to water soluble is by allowing these ingredients to tell your system to produce more ketones. The ketones are produced by your liver, they go into the bloodstream, and they cut down the fat molecules into water soluble so that your body can use it as energy. And that is what you need to start seeing to increase your energy, increase your metabolism, and start losing the weight, because the two kinds of weight that are worst for men is the fat that we carry around the belly area and the fat that we have inside around our organs, which is called visceral fat. These two are my foundation, my magical source of how I have been able to, again, taking consistently. Your body needs to saturate with these ingredients. It takes 2 to 3 days, but you'll feel it immediately because you'll feel like you got to go do something. And that is a good thing. I have never seen a depressed person full of good energy. Okay. Now, the other one that I want to talk about, which is also one that I've been taking every single day, is called Power of Three. And if you can think of P for probiotics, prebiotics, postbiotics. That's what this is. It enhances the natural flora that is supposed to be in your gut to be able to give you the immunity that you need to defend yourself against anything that comes into the body that shouldn't be there. This antioxidant blend has an ingredient called xanthohumol, which is found in the skin of grapes. And it allows you to have the best antioxidant protection that you can have out in the market. Along with the prebiotic, postbiotic, and probiotic, it also has the xanthohumol, which allows you to have that antioxidant protection in your system. Okay. It does, again, the main purpose for that is to increase the flora projection that you have in your digestive system. Now, if you are a little bit full of uh, stuff in your system that needs to come out, I don't know how else to say it, it's going to come out. It'll detox you, and it will last maybe 1 or 2 days until your body's clean. Once that happens, then you will notice an immediate anywhere between 0.5 to 1 pound reduction in your weight within a day or two if you need to detox. So don't be surprised if that happens. Now, in addition to that, those are my basic foundations, okay? In addition to that, because I do go to the gym and I do work out every single day, except Sundays, I do have what's called Surge. And Surge is the best formulation I have found of natural balanced amino acids. It has 8 essential amino acids, but it also has all of the other L, like L-theanine and all the other L's. There's 8 different L's that this product has, and it enhances the ability to have muscle recovery. It enhances the energy that you're already producing. It balances it for you, and it also includes fat metabolism. Is what we call the butt and gut be gone. It is recommended that you take 4 capsules a day. I take 8, 4 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, and it works tremendously. My workouts are very hard at the gym, and my recovery period is almost 24 hours. I'm ready to go the next day. I don't feel sore, and I'm able to do the workout that I need to do. Now, the other one that I use is this one called Build. And Build is a brand new product that just came out about 6 months ago. and it is a full muscle strength recovery formulation. It is clinically adjusted to support the protein synthesis. Your body, your muscles need protein to rebuild. That protein needs to be broken down to its molecular level so the body can absorb it. That's what this does. It enhances the muscle protein synthesis, and it accelerates the recovery period. Some people take a couple of days, 3 days, they go to the gym, they work out, and they feel sore the next day. They don't want to do it again. With this, the recovery period, for me anyway, speaking from personal experience, it cuts down the recovery period by over 50% faster. It does have a patented ingredient called opticreatine, which is a muscle enhancer. It also has another patented ingredient, which is bioperine, which is a black pepper extract. It enhances absorption of the nutrients on the food that you're taking so that it goes exactly to the muscles where they need to go. Um, these are pristine, top of the line products. There are all kinds of products out in the marketplace. Most of them are filled with things that your body does not need. We recommend these products to anybody who is serious about getting in shape, losing the fat, increasing the metabolism, and having the energy that you need to allow your body to be at its best at whatever age you're in. For men and women, it works the same. So I'll invite you to learn more about it. If you really want to know every single ingredient and how it works, I will pass you over to Sean. He can give you the website that has all the ingredients in it and how to use them. I want to thank you for listening. I know that it is difficult to listen to someone who doesn't have the credentials like that as such, but I do have the experience personally of what it has done for me. Cheers to your health. I hope that you do try them. Back to you, Sean.
Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, real quick, I want to talk about the build that you're talking
Okay.
about real quick because it does have creatine. And people have different feelings about creatine, but creatine is not the main ingredient
Right.
in it. I had the privilege of actually meeting the guy who discovered creatine. His name is Nikolai Volkov, not the professional wrestler, but that is his name, Nikolai Volkov. And I met
Mhm.
him at his 65th birthday in Dallas, Texas, at a private cocktail party, and I got to meet him and talk to him and stuff because bodybuilders who load up on creatine, they get the what was called the creatine rage. And so just to let people know, that is not what this does. This is a very well balanced formula that it only takes one scoop to do that. But one thing that we did not cover today is also the importance of electrolytes in our body. So we do have an electrolyte that replenishes your body and feeds it what it needs. So, but that's a lot. It's a lot of information, and our goal here is not to overwhelm people with a lot of information, but to let them know that there is help available. There's supplements available that feed the body, give you energy, mental clarity, all the focus to go out and do the things that you do. Now, I met Ben many years ago. I met him in the sauna, of all places. I met him in the sauna, and we started talking about health and fitness. And he was on his journey. I was on mine. I was over 255 pounds, 355 pounds. And I say over because at 355 pounds, I never stepped on the scale again. I was too embarrassed to see the number. So I just didn't do it anymore. And I had lost about 20 pounds by myself. I went down to 335 when I met Ben. And so he started talking about what he's doing, and so we built a friendship over about a year of just staying in touch and being in a friendly conversation before I actually started uh, doing what he was suggesting that I do. And it I started doing the products. Over 2 years, I lost 100 pounds. And one day I just said, "Hey, Ben, maybe I should take this a little bit more serious and take a look at it from a business side because I'm a businessman. My wife and I have built a very successful reoccurring income in the real estate business. I have built many other businesses around the property management world, but so I started taking it serious, and I've been able to maintain that 100-pound weight loss for a little over a year now. But right now, today, I'm on a mission to drop another 20 to 25 pounds because I started getting a little bit lazy. I'll be honest with you. I started getting a little bit lazy. And I'm an old caterer, an old chef. I like to eat. And so I started putting on a little bit extra weight. I did put on some muscle mass, but I also put it on a little bit extra weight. So my 100 pounds turned into 80. All right. And so I want to get back past the 100-pound mark. And so just so you know, in the last week, I have gone down from 279 down to 271 in 1 week.
Mhm. Right on.
And what I did is I followed Ben's suggestion of, I've got him around here somewhere, of really concentrating on 2 things. One is the surge, the, branched chain amino acids. They call it the butt be gone and the gut be gone. I started taking this twice a day, and then I started, actually getting serious about taking the stack, once or twice a day because I could never remember to take this 20 minutes before I eat.
Yeah,
So instead of worrying about taking it 20 minutes before I eat, I just started taking it twice a day,
yeah,
getting it into my system. And I think that's made all the difference. You know, I do the watermelon berry. I do my favorite is actually the tropical, but I do those every day. I take my coffee every day. So I have the things that I absolutely do every day, but then I have some things that I add to it because I'm goal oriented. Yes, and so whatever we do, it has to be sustainable. And if we can do consistent, persistent effort and habit stack what we do, the results will be amazing. I know they've been amazing for Ben, they've been amazing for me, and even Tracy. Now, something that we haven't talked about today that maybe I'll have Tracy on another time today is a liquid collagen that the ladies absolutely love. My wife's hooked on it. I know Ben's wife's hooked on it, and, I take it. Now it doesn't do anything for my hair, at least that we can see, because I shave my head all the time, but, it's also another powerful product that we offer. So,
Mhm.
Ben, I wanna thank you for sharing, today. It was a little bit more in-depth than what I expected, so you did a great job explaining kinda the science behind it, and people can go onto the website, and there's a tab that tells you all about the science. There's a tab that shows you all the testimonials of what people are actually achieving, in there, and for our 180-degree lifestyle purpose, because that's what my page is all about. We talk about body, we talk about mind, and we talk about spirit. Now, Ben today talked about our body, getting our body in alignment with itself, alignment with what it needs naturally, and then, of course, we talk about the mindset and the things that we need to know and believe about ourselves, about our future, what our self talk is, all those things that help propel us in the right direction, and then, of course, our spirit, our faith as well. So, you guys all know that I'm also a pastor, and so faith is very important to me. And when your body and your mind and your spirit are all in alignment with each other, great things happen. So, I'm all about transformation. I work with people from everything from drug addictions to just lifestyle issues to health issues to mindset issues. And the whole purpose is to transform. The direction that we may have been headed before may not be working for us. And if you're going in a direction that's not working, here's what you do: change directions, turn around and go the other way. That's where transformation happens. And
Yeah.
so that's what we're about. That's what we love to talk about. As people continue to watch these Friday morning coffee chats, as they continue to be on the page, they're going to realize that it's more than just weight loss. It's the complete package, the 180-degree lifestyle that gets us going in the direction not only that we want to go and we desire to go, but honestly, it's the direction that we're supposed to go. We are created beings and we're created for a purpose. And we need to take care of our bodies. We need to take care of our minds. We need to strengthen our faith so that we can accomplish what we're actually here for. Right? It's not just about making money. It's not just about looking good. It's not just about acting right, but it's about being right and being aligned with those purposes. So I thank you, Ben, for being here today. And I thank Brett and Tracy for being on here and listening as well. But I'm going to open this up for any questions, comments, whatever it is you might have on your mind. So feel free to speak up.
I had a question.
Yes.
How would folks that are tuning in see your both of your transformation if they wanted to see like before and after pictures?
Well, actually, on my page, if you go to the weight management tab, you will see Ben's pictures on there, and you'll see some other pictures. I haven't yet posted my own. I did post them on Facebook the other day, um, and I don't think I've posted them in Skool yet. But huge, huge transformation. I was like this big, and so it shows me in a suit, and that picture of me in the suit was at my father's funeral, and it was. Uh, a little embarrassing actually to be that big and doing my dad's memorial service because I never met my dad till I was 38 and we didn't have a real close relationship. And so a lot of the family members were meeting me for the very first time. And I was there with my twin brother, and he was significantly smaller than me at the time. So that's kind of when I said, I've got to change this, and I couldn't even fit in an airline seat without asking for a seatbelt, uh, extender for my seat deal, and I would spill over into the seat next to me. So if somebody sat next to me, I just felt bad for them. But that's what started my journey, just being embarrassed by my own size and my inability to work with my grandkids. To now, where I have more energy than I've had since I was in my 40s, probably, because in my 40s, I played championship ball. I coached championship teams. I was a very active individual. Um, but when I got hurt, I stopped all of that. So I'll post them on there. But that's where you can see that. Um, and there's other information that will be posted on there as well. I try to balance out the page so that it's not too much on the weight loss deal, because the page is for the holistic view, body, mind, and spirit. But there is a place where you can find all of those things. Good
Thank
question,
you.
Tracy. Yeah.
Hmm.
Thanks.
I don't
Brett,
have
you
anything myself, no, because
okay.
I'm kind of banned from supplements right now just due to my heart condition. So
Right.
I probably have 100 supplements through Amazon, just through their Vine program. I get them for free.
Oh
So
my
I've got
goodness.
stuff,
Yeah.
and you can't believe it.
Yeah. One of the things that we didn't cover today, let me see if I can find it right here, is we didn't talk about this product called G3. It's a gut health deal. So it's, non-caffeinated, non stuff, but our gut determines our health a lot of
Mhm.
times. Now, Ben politely said, when we're detoxing, we get rid of stuff, right? Um, and I used to work a lot with semi-pro athletes, And I would tell them all the time, listen, if we want to talk about health, we have to talk about your poop. It's never a
Mhm.
comfortable conversation, but that's the reality on that. But so this really regulates your system, cleans your gut system out as well. But you know, well, we will tell people all the time. In fact, we must tell people all the time that if you're under a doctor's care, pay attention to that. If you plan on taking a new supplement or anything, talk to your doctor about it if you feel that you need to. I take a picture of all the labels and I show them to my doctor and go, "This is what I take. This is what I'm on." And they've all been very impressed. So, but my issues have always been overweight and high blood pressure. And so, as the weight comes down, the blood pressure comes down as well, hypertension, things like that. So, but I appreciate you being here, Brett, and we're going to post this on our site.
I do.
And
I
yes,
do. I do have a question for Brett, though.
okay.
Mhm.
Hey, Brett. Not being too personal about your heart condition, I believe that I don't know if you are already in a exercise routine that you do, if you're actually doing anything to move your body, and I don't know how clean your diet is, and the supplementations that you were taking. Are you a coffee drinker right now?
I am a coffee drinker. I do
Okay,
have a couple of cups a day, that's for sure. And I drink a
okay,
ton of water, sometimes
okay,
flavored, but it's
okay.
water. And I don't drink any sugary drinks. I eat pretty much not organic, but
Uh,
sometimes organic, but mostly vegetables and some meats and stuff.
sure,
But I'm very disciplined at not eating
sure,
um, junk food. Let's put it that
sure.
way.
Okay.
And I do try to get around, and I was really doing really well. I was down a bunch of weight, but my problem is breathing. And
Okay.
because my heart condition, one side of my heart can't pump, and it's extremely bad, not just a little bad. They
Mhm.
said on a scale of 1 to 9, I'm at nine being horrible, I'm at 16. So
Okay.
what happens is if I exert myself, even walking, my O2 shoots up into like the upper 90s, and my heart
Mhm.
rate goes flying up.
Okay.
And so I only can walk a little bit. So I have to try to build up. We're going to see how that goes. But
Okay.
they're like ban all supplements, which I don't like because I love taking supplements and I like products like yours actually. So um,
Well, one thing to consider is if even walking is very therapeutic.
mhm,
So even if you can go for a walk that you can handle consistently, consistently,
right.
your body will build, it will build up again. Okay. Second thing to consider is if you're already taking coffee, these products will do a lot less than your coffee is doing to your heart. Okay,
Hmm.
the other ingredients that these products have are all plant based. Your body will use what it needs, and what it doesn't need, it'll get rid of it through your normal excretion sources. But if you're taking 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day, that's a stimulant, and that will make your heart pump a little more. And
Oh, it
just
does. Yeah. And
so
sometimes
this
I wonder if
product,
that's good or bad because at least if it's pumping more, I'm keeping that exercise going.
yeah.
But
So this product will not do any more harm than your regular coffee is already doing.
yes,
You,
Just
you
something to
know,
consider.
I
something
used
that
to
I
walk
do.
three. Yeah, I was gonna say I used to walk 3 miles a day, and that made a big difference. So I have to try to build up to that. But even
Yeah,
Yeah.
half a mile
No, you're
is
no, you just keep going, buddy. You
yeah.
you have what it takes.
yep.
Now, Brett, you're in Colorado and it gets cold in Colorado. We're in Seattle. It gets cold, not as cold as Colorado, but when it's cold and rainy here, I don't get to go out and walk. So I keep dumbbells in my office. Now
Hmm.
these are 20-pound dumbbells, but I work out with these in my office when I don't get to go out. I mean, you start at any weight that you want. I just happen to start with the 20-pound dumbbells. But for overall stamina and strength, making sure I don't lose muscle because as we age, we lose our muscle tone. Just something light and easy and comfortable for you to start off with will make a big difference. So, um, yeah. So if you guys are seeing this as a replay, make sure that when it's on replay, uh, hit the like, hit the comment button, share it with some friends, encourage other people to join the 180-degree lifestyle because there's a wealth of information on there as well. And uh, both the Benieve company and the Skool community they're both great places to connect with other people that are like-minded, who are trying to achieve the same goals in life. And I know, Brett, you're trying to you're doing a recurring revenue stream with what you do. And Ben and Tracy and I, we build multiple revenue streams. At least I have multiple revenue streams that we build so that we can live the life that we want to live. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this time. I look forward
Absolutely.
to seeing you guys next week. Now, Brett, I'll probably see you in a couple of days on our Skool community. And then Tracy is doing an event, and I look forward to seeing her event at the end of the month, where she's going to be talking to a group of women that are really trying to um, change their mindset about what they think about themselves and how they live their lives. And she's given a booth to talk about the health side of what she does. And I'm going to go there and support her on that as well. So Tracy, we're looking forward to hearing back from you. Now, obviously, Ben and Tracy are both part of the 180-degree lifestyle community as well. You don't see them as active on this site, but they are very active in another platform that we use as well. So it's good to have them both here. So you guys have a blessed day. I hope you guys have enjoyed your morning, and we'll talk real soon. In the meantime, cheers.
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 All right.
Talk
Thank
to
you
you
guys.
soon.
Thank
Thank you, Ben.
you.
Bye,
Thank
Appreciate it.
Bye, Tracy.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to stop recording now.